Hello, my name is Kamryn, and this is my Chapter 2 takeaway. So, at the beginning of this chapter, what really stood out to me was how they were talking about how any experiences that we have, we always kind of feel the need to pull out our phones because of the fear of forgetting what we're experiencing. And they kind of go into detail about FOMO, aka fear of missing out. And this kind of stood out to me because this definitely has been a part of my life, especially me with a phone. So, for example, like me at concerts, in the past, I have been really eager and really nervous that, oh, maybe I'm not going to get the best videos. Oh, maybe I'm not going to get the best pictures. So I need to focus and get the best of the best. But in reality, I was just missing out at the concert that I had spent a lot of money on that was right in front of my eyes. And also like family events, just making sure I'm getting like the best footage, the best pictures, that kind of thing, but not really paying attention to more of in the moment. So them talking about FOMO was really interesting, and how basically FOMO, it keeps us on our phones. It can make us feel so connected but also so disconnected. So let's just say like you stay home while your friends are going out, you're most likely going to be looking at if they're posting anything, at their locations to see where they are. But also at the same time, the internet can make us feel so connected to others that we don't have contact with, that are not close to us. Another thing that really stood out to me was the overall development of the internet. And basically just how the internet was not designed for how it is used now. And learning about the history of the internet and learning how it evolved was really cool. For example, the APRA net was initially used for connecting machines and transferring computer files, but they evolved it to kind of use it to connect with one another. The whole purpose of the internet has shifted on its initial purpose, which I think has happened to a lot of technology and medias overall. For example, text messaging. It was designed as a way basically for engineers to just send simple service messaging between network providers, but obviously now it is used to talk to family, talk to friends, make video calls, and also it is integrated into our smartphone applications. And then social media, obviously. It was initially used for personal networking, but it has become a platform for business and activism. And I think this is definitely a way that, evolution has been a good thing and can be a good thing. It doesn't always have to be negative. So, the evolution of how internet started as something so minuscule, but has evolved to be as involved in our daily life as it is. It can be kind of a scary thought, but it's also very interesting to see how things like, for example, AI will play out in the future years. And it's kind of something that we can't control. AI is very powerful, but it's just kind of I think, how we react to it that really matters. Another part of this chapter that really intrigued me was the regaining control, mostly because I had recently gotten hacked on one of my accounts. It was like some shopping account that I had, and someone like added their address, tried to use my money on there to like send it to themselves, like send some products to themselves. But I got it worked out, thank God. But it was just scary, and maybe my fault for using the same like two passwords for hundreds of accounts. So that one's on me. But I was very intrigued because of this scary thing that happened, recently. So it was interesting to learn that basically big companies like Facebook, they had like a firm, I believe, that had control of about 87 million Facebook accounts. And this had resulted in individuals pushing back against powerful tech companies, which included like stuff like opt-in policies and the use of antitrust laws. So I think this truly, really shows, how we as the people can fight back against something that can seem so powerful and so scary, like these big corporations that like have a history of having our data and are selling our data to other companies for money. So I just think it's cool that as a society we can fight back and we can say when things are wrong, when things are right. I think it's just really powerful. I think it's really, really powerful. So, yeah, thank you so much.